The war in West Asia has entered its 12th day. Now let's quickly take a look at what are the latest developments. Now, the son of Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, says that Iran's new supreme leader is safe and sound despite war injuries. Reports indicate that Mujtaba Khamenei might have been injured in the ongoing conflict which the Iranian regime calls the Ramzan war against the United States and Israel. According to reports, Iran's state television referred to him as Janbaz of Ramadan, meaning an injured war veteran. A maritime security agency said on Wednesday a projectile hit a cargo ship in the strategic Strait of Hormuz, causing a fire and forcing the crew to evacuate. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations said that it has been reported that a cargo vessel has been hit by an unknown projectile in the Strait of Hormuz, which has resulted in a fire on board. Meanwhile, several blasts rang out across the Qatari capital Doha as Iran's retaliatory strikes of the Gulf entered a 12th day. The Interior Ministry said that the security threat level remained high, urging everyone to adhere to staying at home, not going out, and staying away from windows and open areas to preserve public safety. Iran's Revolutionary Guards announced a new salvo of missiles at Israeli cities and U.S. targets in the region. It reportedly targeted U.S. bases in Bahrain and Iraqi Kurdistan. The Guards said a mass of ballistic missiles were at a U.S. Navy base in Bahrain and at 3 other facilities in the Kurdish region of Iraq. Sirens sounded across Tel Aviv and central Israel and Jerusalem several times overnight on Wednesday as a warning of incoming Iranian strikes when missiles were seen in the skies over Hebron and Ramallah in the West Bank. Iran state media said the barrage was the most intense and heaviest since the start of the war, lasting 3 hours and targeting Israeli cities including Tel Aviv, Jerusalem and Haifa. The U.S. military says it eliminated 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels near the Strait of Hormuz, as President Donald Trump warned that any mines laid in the Strait of Iran must be removed immediately. Trump previously said that the U.S. had completely destroyed 10 inactive mine-laying missiles, and notably, Trump had earlier claimed that U.S. had no reports of Iran putting out any mines in the Hormuz Strait. The U.S. and Israel pounded Iran on Tuesday with what the Pentagon described as the most intense airstrikes of the war. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said that the 11th day of war would see the largest wave of American attacks since the war began, with more aircraft, more bombers and intelligence-guided strikes which are deployed against Iranian military infrastructure. A drone assault hit a major U.S. diplomatic facility in Iraq. The attack is being seen as a suspected retaliation by the pro-Tehran militias. The strike hit the Baghdad Diplomatic Support Center, which is a massive logistical hub for American diplomats near Iraqi military bases and the Baghdad airport.